Hey guitar friends, it's Mike. Here's the purple Epiphone basher, and this guitar looks an awful lot like an Epiphone special, but you can see the headstock is different. I think they call that the Dove headstock, and this guitar was made in 2001 and 2002, and then it was no longer in production. So I picked this up on Reverb for a very good price. I forgot what it was, but maybe $125 or so. So what I'm going to do is clean her up, and then we're going to do a quick makeover. So, which is going to include putting these pickup covers on the pickups, on the existing pickups, putting the chrome knobs on the guitar, and I'll put a better bridge on. As I've mentioned in other videos, I'm not a big fan of this wire, which sometimes can cause problems with rattling. The tailpiece is fine. And the first thing I have to do is to check to make sure that the guitar works. I'm sure it does. If not, I'll have to correct any wiring issues or anything like that. What I will do, because the guitar is almost 20 years old, is to open up the back hatch and spray the potentiometers down with some deoxit. Okay, so this should be a quick and easy makeover, and I'll be back. Stay tuned. Okay, so just some minor things. I put new bolt anchors in. The ones that were here were completely oxidized inside, so when I went to go turn the screw, it was very difficult. And so I had a set of new anchors in inventory and I dropped them in. We're okay here with the bridge posts. They'll work out fine. I'm also going to change out the screws here. You can see that they are very oxidized. So when I put the new pickup covers on, I will put new screws in here as well. Okay, so that's where I'm at right now, and I'll be back. Alright, so I'm going to put this pickup cover on the neck, and before I do that, what I did was I slightly tapped the edges with my fret hammer so that I can just bend it in just a little bit. This ensures a very tight fit when you slip the pickup cover onto the pickup. Okay? And then once I get it onto the pickup, then I will solder the sides of the pickup cover to the bottom of the pickup. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so the neck pickup is in. New screws. Obviously the cover is on. I did clean up the pickup post a little bit by using Music Nomad. Good stuff. And now I'm going to work on the bridge pickup. Okay, so I'll be back. Alrighty, so the pickups are in. Of course, they're not adjusted yet. And I did put the chrome knobs on. And you can see the contrast now is looking very, very nice. Before the makeover, we had the black pickups, the black knobs, laying up against the purple body, and it was just too dark. This has brightened it up. And so now we have some nice contrast. Now I'm going to clean up the frets. I'm going to use steel wool number 0000, that's 4 zeros. And that's going to allow me to polish up both the fretboard, the rosewood, and the frets at the same time. So I'll do that now, and then I'll come back and we'll see a refreshed fretboard. Okay, be right back. Okay, so the fretboard is cleaned up, and I use 0000, it's 4 zeros, steel wool, and that allows you to do not only the frets, but you can also polish up the fretboard and not have to worry about scratching the rosewood. Now, you do not want to use this on maple necks. On rosewood, you're okay. Okay, so in any case, as I was doing this, I noticed a couple of things. The person who had the guitar before me tried to level some frets. So let's take a look here. Oh, let me get the camera there. And you can see it's flat. It's flat here as well. We've got the same thing here. Here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have to re-round or re-crown these frets. So they must have had some buzzing, and they just took a file to it, but they didn't re-crown. So I'm going to fix these flat spots, and then I'll come back and finish up the guitar. I'll be back. Okay, so the re-crowning process has begun, and it's a rough re-crown right now. And I have to sand them now with my mesh sticks to make sure that the frets are nice and smooth. But it was a mess. So the person or persons who had the guitar before really butchered the fret leveling. Okay, but I'll have it fixed and I'll be back. Once I do, I'll polish up the fretboard and we'll be ready to get the guitar strung up. Okay, gang, so she's all done. And I think she came out great. And I'll have before and after pictures at the end of this video. But the upgrades to this guitar to make it pop some more were really very inexpensive. So the pickup covers were $10 off of Amazon. These knobs, I believe they are $10 for 3 of them. And I did have to swap out the tuners again. The tuners were loose. And so I had to set an inventory and I installed them. You can get them for about $15 off of Amazon or eBay. So it's inexpensive. So altogether, about $35 in upgrades. And the guitar really pops now. The chrome against the purple, very nice. Intonation is perfect, and I kept the Epiphone bridge, and that's a new one. I had it in inventory. The tailpiece is the original pickups, original electronics. The electronics work fine. So there you go. An Epiphone basher. Again, these were made in 2001 and 2002. They have that unique headstock. And we brought another old guitar back to life. Alrighty, stay tuned for the before and after pictures, and we'll talk soon.